Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I appreciate your leadership on this issue, and I also have appreciated the bipartisan approach that you've taken to this issue. I also want to thank more than 100 advocates, families, and education groups that have publicly voiced their support for H.R. 4247, the Preventing Harmful Restraint and Seclusion in Schools Act. I recognize that to some this bill will seem like one more area where the federal government is stepping in to manage a situation best left to the states and local governments. Having served in the state legislature, I know firsthand the good work that is done in state capitals around the country. And in fact, many states have similar laws to the one that we are marking up today. But many states do not, leaving students, parents, teachers, school administrators exposed. The fact that 31 states have policies of some sort reveals that even states know that this is a concern. And the bill does recognize the work that the states have done. By directing the Secretary of Education to set minimum standards, all states need to do is give assurances to the Secretary that they meet those standards and they have fulfilled the bill's requirements. I know as a parent, when I send my son, Cole, to school, my husband, Brian, and I send him with the expectation that he is safe from danger. We entrust him to teachers, principals, and aides, and we know those school personnel have done an outstanding job to help him and keep him safe. However, there are numerous reports, including GAO and the 2010 report issued by the National Disability Rights Network and COPA, documenting hundreds, if not thousands, of cases involving the use of seclusion and restraint. The report documents injuries, even death, as a result of the misuse. Most disturbing to me is that a disproportionate number of these victims are students who are the most vulnerable and in need of the most protection. The federal government already has similar guidelines in place covering hospitals and treatment facilities. This legislation extends the same kind of protections to children in school as it does to children in hospitals. It will also prompt states to provide much-needed training into the best practices for coping with crisis situations in schools. The federal government should not try to solve all the problems of every state, but we can ask that for those who receive federal funding that they use appropriate guidelines. I thank the chairman for his efforts and yield back the balance of my time.